Now, what about black holes and the possibility that they could actually be colliding wormholes? We have a couple of stories on this. There's a couple of headlines. One from Daily Galaxy, and are they both Daily Galaxy? Oh, one from Live Science. And they're basically kind of talking about the same thing, so we'll probably just hit these both together. But it says, when two wormholes collide, they could produce ripples in space-time that ricochet off themselves. Future instruments could detect these gravitational echoes, providing evidence that these hypothetical tunnels through space-time actually exist, a new paper suggests. LIGO, the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, has already detected space-time ripples called gravitational waves emanating from merging black holes, discoveries that led to the Nobel Prize in 2017. So it says here, these exotic objects still pose theoretical problems. For instance, they seem to be inconsistent with the laws of quantum mechanics. One way to resolve these problems is if black holes were actually wormholes. So wouldn't that be interesting if black holes and wormholes are actually the same thing? You know, we theorize about wormholes. One, as far as we know, has never really been discovered, at least not scientifically. But what if black holes are actually wormholes? So it says, one of the main features of black holes is the event horizon, a region of space-time beyond which nothing can escape, not even light. If you throw anything into the black hole, it's lost forever to an extent. Stephen Hawking discovered that, thanks to a phenomenon known as quantum tunneling, black holes could actually produce a tiny bit of radiation, which would come to be known as Hawking radiation. Over a long time, black holes could even evaporate away due to this radiation. Now, Amber Stuver, an astrophysicist at Villanova University in Pennsylvania, said, quote, but what comes out of this is random. In quantum mechanics, if you know everything about a particular system, then you should be able to describe its past and its future, end quote. But because any information that goes into the black hole is gone for good, an event horizon doesn't jibe with quantum mechanics. So to resolve this, some scientists have suggested that event horizons don't exist. So instead of abysses from which nothing can return, black holes actually could be a host of speculative black hole-like objects that lack event horizons, such as boson stars, gravastars, fuzzballs, and even wormholes, which were theorized by Albert Einstein and physicist Nathan Rosen decades ago. So this just goes on to say that it could be, black holes could be wormholes, they could be colliding wormholes. This one says that black holes don't exist at all, and then these ripples of space-time were created by wormholes. So in a sense, wormholes and black holes are the same thing. It says the confirmation, and this is from Daily Galaxy, it says the confirmation of echoes in the LIGO or Virgo signals would be a practically irrefutable proof that astrophysical black holes don't exist. Time will tell if these wormhole echoes exist or not. Pablo Bueno with KU Leuven University in Belgium says, quote, if the results were positive, it would be one of the greatest discoveries in the history of physics. Wormholes do not have an event horizon, but act as a space-time shortcut that can be traversed, a kind of very long throat that takes us to another universe. So the scientific collaborations, LIGO and Virgo, have detected gravitational waves from the fusion of black holes, inaugurating a new era of study of the cosmos. But what if those ripples of space-time were not produced by black holes, but by other exotic objects? So last June, a team of physicists suggested an alternative, wormholes that can be traversed to appear in another universe. So this would be actually a wormhole between two universes, two parallel universes. It's like if you have a stack of a sheet of papers this time, and you say you turn one around and you fold it over the top of another, and then you create a hole. That hole would be the wormhole, and every sheet of paper in the stack is a parallel universe. So that's the idea that they're going after in this model of the universe, or what's called the multiverse.